back to Camp Freedom.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back.
Where our motto is Galatians 5:1.
It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. All right, guys, I got something super cooper duper for you guys today, all right? We're going to do something. We're going to need our goggles on, all right? So, we are going to get to play with some nails, all right? Oh, I forgot one. Hold on. Where's my single nail?
Right here.
Hold on. We lost it. Got it. All right. So, watch how easily I can just pop this balloon with this nail. You guys ready? Here we go. Hope some of you aren't scared of balloons. I know some of you are, but we're just going to go like this. Oh, gosh! Woo!
Wow,
man.
That popped super fast.
Dude, that popped super fast and super easy. Wow.
Yeah, it's because the nail's really sharp.
All right, so now I'm going to have to move you guys to see this. Now watch this. Where are we there? Okay. Now we have about 100 nails. Maybe not that many. I'm bad with math.
I think it's 80.
With 80 nails. We're going to put this balloon. Do you see how easy the one nail popped this one? All right. We're going to put this on here. Put some pressure on it. You got it, Miranda?
No.
Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, wait, why? Look at all that pressure she's putting on there. It's not popping.
It won't pop. My hand's
wow,
shaking.
She's like
I'm putting
shaking.
So much
it won't even
on
pop. That's crazy. How the heck did that work? Wow.
That's cool. Wow. So, Gru, how did that work? I'm so confused.
Well, you see with all these nails spaced out here. Oh, I can't maybe show you. Spread them out here. The pressure just evenly on it so it didn't pop the balloon.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because this nail, it was like in one spot.
Yeah.
And it was sharp, so it popped it. But then when it was spread out, it didn't pop it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
You know what it does remind me of, though?
What is
peer pressure, guys.
Oh,
it's like, so it reminds me of when you face peer pressure, your friends or some other people trying to make you do something that you really don't want to do, but you know it's wrong and you do it anyways, and you got that peer pressure just pushing on you, and you fall for it and pop, and you just do the wrong thing. There's
actually a Bible story about a man who had to face some peer pressure, and he had to deal with people saying, no, you should do this, no, you should do this, and everybody around him was telling him to do something super wrong.
Man, I love your stories that you tell everyone. I really love these stories, so I can't wait. So tell me, what is the story? Who's it about? What is it about?
Well, the man, his name was Elijah.
Elijah, dude, that's my boy Elijah White. It's about Elijah, dude. I love that guy.
No. A different Elijah. Oh. Elijah White is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's okay.
This Elijah that I'm talking about lived a very long time ago.
Okay.
Well, a pretty long time ago.
Okay.
And he was in the Old Testament in the Bible. Okay? And he was actually a prophet, so that means he followed God and he did what God asked.
Wait, I think, yes, I've heard of this guy before, Elijah. This Elijah, I've heard. He did something crazy cool when everyone around him, with everyone around him, all right? And he did something cool. Elijah wanted to worship, they wanted Elijah to worship a fake God. Elijah didn't worship a fake God. He worshiped the true God. So they wanted him to worship a fake God named Baal. Am I right?
Yes, that's exactly right, Gru. There were many, many people around Elijah that worshipped this fake God that you mentioned called Baal.
So even the Lord's other prophets abandoned God, all right, because they fell for this peer pressure that we were talking about to follow Baal. And they fell under the pressure of those around him, even though they probably knew it was wrong, but they still did anyways and worshiped this Baal.
So Elijah was the only one left who still followed the one true God, which is the God we worship.
Amen. Yeah.
And Elijah was on a mount one day when about 450 followers of Baal came up and joined him. That's
450 against one?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
One.
That would be tough. That would be hard.
They really wanted Elijah to follow their God, but he would not. He was not going to. So Elijah said, you know what? You follow as a Baal, we'll have a challenge to see whose God is real.
Ooh, I love challenges, especially during this time right now that we don't have sports and everything.
Yeah.
I just love challenges. So let me get this straight. So Elijah had a challenge. Right?
Yes.
And here's what the challenge was.
Okay, tell them.
I think this is what the challenge was.
Okay.
Was that they would both build altars.
Yes.
All right, and they build altars to their God, and Elijah build an altar to the one true God that we know.
Yes.
Right? All right, and whoever sends down a fire, all right, to light the wood. They're going to build an ark to put wood around it, and whatever God sends down the fire onto the wood, onto the altar, would be the one true God. Is that the challenge?
Yes, that's exactly right. So that's exactly what they did. They both built altars.
Okay.
And here's what happened. The worshippers of Baal.
Baal, yeah.
Okay. There were about 450, remember, so there were a lot of them.
Whew.
Like, Sunday mornings, if you come to our church on Sunday mornings, it was more than we have on Sunday mornings here.
That's a lot.
Yes. So they called on their God first. They worshipped him. They chanted to him. They danced. They sang. They yelled. They tried with all their might to get this Baal to answer them. But he was fake, so he didn't.
So, but Baal wasn't real.
Yes.
And he didn't answer them right. Am I right? So that's right. So he didn't answer them.
Exactly right. Baal, he was
so
not.
So it's 450 for the Baal and 1
for Elijah.
So it's like our whole congregation going against Pastor Derek.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So now it's Elijah's turn, and this is what happens.
Well, I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait.
He wanted to prove that his God was real, that our God that we worship,
our God, yes,
that the God you guys know is real. And to make sure that they really understood how powerful the one true God was and is, guess what he did, Gru? This is crazy.
Okay, he wanted to make sure that you guys knew the one true God. He did. He did something crazy, something amazing. You know what?
You don't even know?
No, I don't even have a clue what he did. You're going to have to tell me.
This is what he did.
Okay.
He poured water on the altar, on all the wood. He soaked it, tons of water.
Hold on.
Isn't that just crazy?
He poured water on the wood.
Yes.
That we're supposed to get fire to.
Yes.
Do you know, in my backyard, after it rains, I like to do bonfires all the time.
Yeah.
Back there, the wood doesn't smoke and fire very well when it's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't light very well. It's just not meant to do that.
Yeah, exactly. But Elijah, he called on his God, and guess what, Gru? The one true God that Elijah worshipped sent fire.
Are you serious right now? He sent fire down onto the wet wood, all right, and it actually caught on fire. All right, so Elijah for sure worshipped the one true God.
That's right. Elijah's God is real. And remember, it's the same God that me and Gru talk about, that Pastor Derek preaches about, and the one that we worship here at church. He is real.
That's crazy cool that our God is so amazing. He can come to us anytime and prove that he's real God, right?
Yeah, he is.
Right. He's amazing, isn't he?
He is super awesome. Well, kids, we want you to remember this lesson. Well, what we want you to remember from this lesson about Elijah's faith was that God can help us stand up against what's wrong, even when everybody else around us wants us to do the wrong thing.
So let's say, since we've been talking about the church, everybody in the church is against whatever Derek's saying out there, which is the truth, all right? So, I mean, not that this would happen, guys, but they went against him. But Derek knew what was the truth about God, right? So that means you kids just can call on God when something that is going wrong, people are trying to get you to do something wrong. So we can call on God.
Yeah.
You and me and the kids and everybody watching, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And he can help them do what's right and stand against all those other people. You know how Elijah stood strong? He didn't do that on his own. He had to have faith in God to help him know that that's wrong and I'm going to do what's right.
So let's give you an example. What if all the kids in class were talking, okay, actually, this has happened before. What if all the kids in class is making fun of Pastor Jeff at church? Every kid's making fun of him because he's bald, has no hair, and he's a little weird and stuff.
That's sad.
All right?
I mean, I would hope the kids wouldn't do that, but...
The one kid can stand up and not do it, even though everybody else is doing it. He won't fall into that peer pressure.
Yeah.
And talk about how good Pastor Jeff is and how good looking he is.
Yeah.
And that bald is cool.
Yeah.
So that's
bald is cool.
Is that one of them?
Yeah,
that's a silly one, isn't it?
Yeah, or at school, if maybe a kid tries to get you to lie to a teacher for them.
Oh, no.
You can say, God, I really know this is wrong. Because we can tell when something's wrong or something's right. And all you have to do is say, God, please help me stand strong against my friend who wants me to do something wrong. And he's going to help them.
So he can help him make a decision, right? He might not send a fire down, so don't ask, oh, Lord, they're making me lie. Send a fire on them. But say, God, can you give me the strength to do the right thing and tell the truth? Because that's what you can do during that peer pressure, right?
Yep. So I want you guys to read 1 Kings chapter 18, verses 22 through 29 with someone at home and answer the questions in the box
below. And
remember our motto here at Camp Freedom, Galatians 5:1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free.